Miata started the channel, you know? It was like, I made a video like starting to work on it, got it together, went to its first drift event. But that car blew up every 2 events for the first 3 motors. And then I found out later the injector connectors were like, it's like RX-7 injectors. So it's like an EV1 style that someone had butt connected on. And one of the crimps was just like falling apart. So it was like that one injector was losing connection and just melting down that cylinder. So, but I had already like got all the LS stuff together by that point because I was so over it. And who knows how long the turbo motor would have lasted.
Yeah, because those things are not bad motors.
No, dude, they're
pretty strong.
Ben had a little 1.6 turbo, and like I've never seen someone have more disregard for the mechanical function of a car.
Yeah.
Never heard it.
Like, you could be pretty hard on those, and I feel like nobody really pushes them that much to where they're just like, they beat on them that much.
Right.
And putting an LS in a Miata is a tight fit.
It's a lot of work.
It's not like even like with in my 240, I'm like, this is horrible engine for this chassis. Like, it doesn't fit at all. Headers are the biggest pain ever.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Things just don't fit as well as you dream.
The Miata problem is like for pretty much any swap, you need a whole tubular subframe. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
yeah,
that's $2,000 right there before you even get to all the stuff that every other car needs to swap an engine.
People think LS is fit in everything, but they are tight in everything.
They are.
Everything JDM, at least, they're pretty tight fit in there.
Yeah.
It's definitely unfortunate.
But see, that on that note, like, I hate when I see people bring up the like LS Coyote arguments because they're like, oh, Coyote's better. Like, why do people like LSs? And my thing is like, yes and no. There's pros and cons to both. Like, a Coyote is a much, much larger engine physically, at least in the width department. And that's because it has dual overhead cams. Part of the reason it makes great power is because it has dual overhead cams. The LS is much smaller because it's a pushrod V8, but obviously it's not going to make pound for pound, liter per liter as much power because it's not going to be as efficient.
Yeah.
But it's just like such basic concepts that people overlook. They're just like, well, why does nobody swap Coyotes? It's like, because they're huge. Like, that's not because people think they're a bad engine. It's just like,
there's no secret that they're a good engine.
Yeah.
They just don't fit in anything.
Right.
Besides stuff that a Coyote came in.
right.
And maybe a Fox body.
Right, which even I imagine is probably tight in a Fox body. I mean, I know they put them in there,
but
it
yeah,
can't be that.
exactly. That's why that's why you only see Mustangs out there drifting with them. And you know, the Mustang's actually a really good drift chassis. It seems like the new one.
Well, like the newest one, maybe they're okay. The problem,
The S550 with the IRS.
the 650 seems better.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to the Bogetti Clips YouTube channel. For the full podcast, check us out on Bogetti Studios YouTube and all your audio platforms. Also, hit that subscribe button to not miss out on any of the new Bogetti clips coming up.